Councilwoman Cosby-Hurling, you ready for us?
Sure, you ready for me? The Construction Code Committee report is on file in the clerk's office, and I'd like to request that a light for security be added to a public property located at pole number 60464. It's public property. It's near a bar restaurant, and the neighbors are concerned. They find sleeping drunk people, they find litter and drug paraphernalia. So because it is public property, the area was visited, and I'm recommending that a light be installed to this location similar to the ones that we have in the parks and playgrounds. And I'd like for a second to that.
Asking for a motion for it?
Yeah. Just the, you know, the polls that we put the list up.
Yeah. All right.
It's not scripted, so anybody can second it.
I'll second it.
Thank you. It's poll
Mrs. O-
number 60464. Whenever there's a request for a light, we put the poll number, it goes to the clerk's office, engineering works with public service, so long as that it's a valid situation. It's poll number 60464. It's located, the closest address is 2050 St. George's Avenue. It was seconded, so if we can get the light.
Mr. Bowden, please.
Yep. Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Brooks?
Yes.
Cosby-Hurling?
Yes, please.
Sadowski?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Yamakaitis?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Hickey?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
Thank you. I attended the Health Department's meeting, and the members were sworn back in. Mrs. Lucinda is the president. There's no new initiatives happening at this point, but the Health Department has their meeting scheduled, and the next meeting is not going to be held until March. They did have last month a Healthy Heart demonstration, which was very important because it's Women's Heart Health Month, and they did an activity at the Gregorio Center to educate folks about heart health, and they had some interactive information, so that was nice. I'm also the liaison to the Sewage Authority, and I attended the first meeting. Unfortunately, I didn't allow enough time for myself to stay for the entire meeting, but I do want to report that the director intends to retire, so Roselle will be required to make an appointment when the president, I think he's the president commissioner, when he retires. That's a Roselle's appointment. There was a promotion also. Mr. Guerrero was promoted. It's a 12-month provisional promotion for him, so they're going to have an opportunity, they've probably posted it by now, for a hire, and that's a separate entity, and I'm not really familiar yet with how they do their public postings for employment, but it's the Linden Roselle Sewage Authority if anyone's interested to get that information. I am the liaison also to the Linden Housing Authority, and I did not attend the January meeting, so I will be making the next meeting, but I would like to send a get well wish to the director, Ms. Ferguson. She had been ill, so we're wishing her a speedy recovery. The liaison for the Board of Education, they meet tomorrow. I'm a co-liaison for that. I just wanted to thank them in advance for considering owning the Hooked on Fishing, Not on Drugs program that I started last year in the city. You can bring initiatives to the city, and unfortunately, there was very little interest in the Recreation Department in owning that program, but the Board of Education had 5 people actually volunteer to run the program for the children of Linden, so that was very good news. The children are excited, and I know that with the Board of Education support, we can do a lot more than we did last year because the children will now have transportation, and they can get to other activities throughout the county and the state, and it's a state-sponsored program, so that's something to look forward to, and hopefully tomorrow we can get that done and we can start in the spring and the kids can do their fishing. So, what else do I have? I wanted to just say that I personally lost a friend, and our community lost an awesome woman, Mrs. Hudak, Susan L. Hudak, and I know that her family, misses her a great deal, as we all do. I just want to give mention that we love Sue, still do, And I know that it's probably hard for Chris, whose birthday was yesterday. Chris, happy birthday, in spite of. Just hope that the memories of your dear mother will comfort you. And, until the grieving process gets a little easier for the entire Hudak family. I don't think I have anything else except for in the 5th Ward, we were talking about in October starting a team. So we're going to do the Relay for Life this year. And I had proposed that each ward consider making a team for the Relay for Life. And we just wanted to raise awareness and have some of the community members come together and honor and celebrate those who have beat cancer and remember those who have been taken from us for cancer. So we do have a little team. The 5th Ward, we're building our team now. Friends for Life, we're going to participate in the June 10th Relay for Life, which is going to be taking place in Clark. We're having a fundraiser, and thanks to the Linden Public Library on April the 27th, we're going to host a paint party. So the idea is that you'll come, you'll paint a nice picture, you'll have pasta and Pinot Grigio, and you'll have a good time, and it's for a good cause. We don't get a lot of money off of it, but all of the proceeds that are going to come from this will go to the 5th Ward Friends for Life team and, go to the American Cancer Society. The event is on Eventbrite. If anybody's interested in it, please consider signing up, or you can send a check or whatever you want, and the organization sends us back some of the profits. So April 27th is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the public library, and they're accommodating us because they close at 5 on Thursday, so we appreciate them for that. The last thing that I want to say is this year this is my 3rd term on council. I ran for city council because I believe that I could make a difference, and I know that in our community of Linden, the entire community of Linden, there are things that people don't know, they don't see. If we are here and we're trying to make progress, and to have other people who sit with you and serve with you and work with you turn around and try to defame you or lie to you, discredit you, it breaks my heart. So I vowed this year to be more out front with my concerns for the city, not just for the city taxpayers, but for the city employees, for the city residents, and for some of us here who sit here and get bullied as members of council by other members of council. So for 2017, I'm going to say it plain. I'm going to continue to say it like I always have, which is my consistency. I believe in my heart that there's a lot of corruption in the city of Linden, and I'm not going to be a participant of any of it, period. As a member of council, we rely on the information that we are given by the so-called professionals and career civil servants. For us to have information changed months later after we were given specific information and guidance is astounding. You cannot have 2 opinions on the same issue. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's either white or black. There's no in between, period. You can't do one thing today and turn around and change the rules because you have a friend or someone that you have in your cipher that you need to take care of. That's inappropriate. That's not what I came here for. So I'm here to do the business of the city of Linden, and I hope that everybody here will take heed to that. The new members, the old members, don't threaten me because I don't take kindly to threats. You know, people want to go around you and behind your back and accuse you of doing anything. You can't accuse me of anything but being honest here, and I will continue to do that. So whoever does not like honesty, don't ask me a question. If there's a city employee who has an issue and who wants to tell their story or whatever their concerns are, you are protected by the state of New Jersey, and there's nothing these people can do about it, okay? But don't let them frighten you because of their political, juice or their power or perceived power. Because these same people that on their way up, they're going to see them on the same way on the way down. Okay? And all the corrupt ones, it's going to come back to you because the truth always comes out to the light. Period. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Councilwoman.